Hi guys, today I prepared some of Taylor Swift's moves that can be done at any party. This will make your freestyle look definitely more interesting. Let me break them down. This first movement she does at a concert. I believe it's to a Karma song, so it's pretty new. We're going to do a little ball change action. You're going to start with the feet crossing. Doesn't matter which foot goes first, you can just mirror me. And then you're going to do two quick little steps. One foot touches the floor, you're going to shift weight on it, but the heel is lifted because we need the movement to be pretty quick. And then you're going back to the standing leg. Let's try that again. We have cross, step, step. And from here, you're going to switch it the other way. You're starting with the cross and then step, step. We're going to be traveling forward slightly with this movement, so make sure it's not too big. The first cross happens slower, and then the two steps after are quicker. So you go slow, quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick, just like that. Let's try it a little bit faster. You go cross, step, step, cross, step, step, cross, step, step, cross, step, step. A couple of things to make this movement look better. Make sure you don't repeat it too many times. I think she does it just on one side, then she switches to the other, and then she does something else to kind of break it up. Like a little step out to the side. You can also use this one in the middle, because if you repeat this movement for too long, it will not look interesting. So we always want to mix it up with other steps. This way it will just look so much better. And even though you're doing mostly footwork here, pay attention to your upper body. Make sure it's not tensing, make sure you're not doing it rigidly, because it's very easy to forget about the torso and arms when we are focusing on more complex footwork. So keep everything nice and loose and just let the upper body flow with the feet. For the next movement, she also does it right after pretty much. I like that she's going around, she's kind of turning, but she's rolling the hips at the same time. It looks interesting. Let me first start with footwork. We're going to stand on one leg, pick whichever one you prefer. You can just mirror me. And then the other foot will be stepping kind of in 4 points around us. You're going to step and push off of it, going back to the original foot 4 times. And this one will be quick. So we just did, a full circle. Let's try again, just the feet. You're going out, face the side wall, out again, face the back, out, and that should bring you back to the starting point. So footwork here is not very interesting, but what she does that looks good is she's adding a little hip roll on top, nice and quick. So every single step that you take, you're going to do one hip roll. So we have roll, 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 roll. See, so we have 4 steps around, 4 rolls. Now it's very important that the hips follow the foot that you're stepping out with. So it will matter which way you're going, which way you're turning. It will determine which direction the hip is rolling. So pick whichever one is easier for you. I like to do it turning by moving my left shoulder back. So I'm turning this way. But you can also do the same move going the other way. So see what works for you. Another tip that I can give you is keep the knees bent the entire time because we are using the hips. Anytime the movement has hips in it, we have to have the knees slightly bent, loosely bent, so that the hips are free to move. Otherwise, you will be locking the legs and then the hips are basically stuck. They can't roll, they can't do anything. Avoid doing huge steps. You don't want to reach far with the foot because it doesn't matter whichever direction you step. If the step is big, it will affect your hip roll. You no longer can do a smooth, nice hip roll with a huge step. So you want to keep the feet maybe like shoulder width apart. Again, we need 4 of those steps. So keep it more or less the same size, okay? And her last move, this one is so good for just grooving, where you're maybe at a concert and you just want to groove to the music, still dance, but not take up a lot of space. This one is so good for it. We're going to start in place, and you're just going to have the knees kind of going back on every beat. There's no right and wrong here. You're just straightening the legs. And at the same time, we're going to do a little push with the chest. I'll go very slowly. It does take a bit of coordination, but once you know how to do this move, you won't be able to stop. Like, it's one of those that just feel good. So every single time I straighten the legs, my chest goes very slightly forward. Okay, so we have out and out, just like that. But I don't want you to make it too technical. If it feels weird to add the chest, just focus on the knees, because I feel like the groove is what makes this movement look the way it looks. And then Taylor only adds the chest from time to time. It's almost not noticeable, but it's there. Now, the main part of this movement is the arms. This is important. We're going to have the arms kind of up, and she does this motion where she has the hands behind her ears a little bit, and she just kind of gets into the song and grooves with it. This movement is not so technical, so it doesn't have to be super precise, but when we do it, we want to look like we are into the song, we are enjoying ourselves. So put some feeling into it, do it to your favorite song. I think she does it to a Millie song by Lil Wayne, so it's more of like a hip hop beat, but you can do it with anything, it will look good. So again, we have 3 parts to this movement. 1, you're going to push the knees back on every beat, or very slightly. Part 2, if you can do it, is the chest out every single time the legs straighten. And feel free to tilt the torso a little bit with it, let it sway side to side. Don't do this. That's not a groove, that's horrible. So you can twist, you can do whatever feels good for the torso. And most importantly, the arms, we're going to have them up. Elbows are out, and you're just going to keep them there. You can keep them for a few seconds, lower them, do that again. And this gives us a nice little groove. So there you have it, guys. Taylor Swift's moves. Who else should I steal the moves from? Let me know. Give me some ideas in the comments. And I'll definitely find some good moves and break them down for you. It's kind of fun to do. I'm sick of doing my own moves in every video, so this is perfect. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. A quick reminder, if you need help with this, if you don't know how to use those movements when you go out, maybe you're not confident, maybe you're not comfortable, there are certain things missing, if it's rhythm or coordination, you simply are not happy with the way you look dancing. If you need help with all of this, I invite you to apply to my online program. I'm now accepting new clients. If you want to learn with my system, a proven system that has been around for over 18 years now, if you want to learn with my guidance, with my feedback, me helping you with every single movement personally, I can definitely do that. And you can have an amazing transformation from a person who never goes out onto the dance floor to somebody who looks great. If you see my students dancing now, you would never think that 2 months ago or 3 months ago, they couldn't do anything in public. So definitely apply below. I will see you in my next video. Bye.